Hello, and welcome back to the Fox and the Sheep.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the stream.
Hey Bapplet, welcome
We've got
on
some
in.
promises to fulfill today.
Yep, definitely have quite a few promises. And Foxy Fox.
Hey Bappler, and hi there Foxy.
I hear you have got yourself a Valentine's avatar.
Good to see you guys.
Or not really a Valentine's, but an avatar you got for
right.
Valentine's. Yeah, definitely excited to see what it looks like this weekend if you're willing to show it.
Oh yeah, you definitely gotta show it.
Hey Wolf,
Ooh,
welcome in.
Text for me. Let me just...
Accounts are a scam created by a shadow government.
Love how Foxy is talking almost solely in emojis. Can Foxy go a whole day only using emojis? The answer, and gifs. I'm going to give you emojis and gifs. The answer is probably yes.
Yeah, if anyone can pull that off, it's Foxy.
Yep. Foxy got that mad skill with the emojis and gifs.
See?
Good morning, Pearly. Welcome on in.
Hey there, Pearly. Welcome in.
Now you're all wrapped up, Foxy, kind of keeping warm and comfy, which is always good.
Yep.
We haven't yet.
Aha, nice.
Cheers, Pearly.
Cheers. I got myself some green tea, but it's gotten a little cold since.
Cold tea can still, it's got a nice tea to it. Because like tea can be drunk cold, which is nice. It's got to brew it obviously hot, but then let it cool, and that's all. Because you get iced teas
Here.
and stuff.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, with my sore throat, I have got myself more fresh, cool water, or tap cold water. Oh yeah, you've got that really fancy tea set, don't you, Roker, as well? Are you using that fancy tea set?
Oh yeah, the Christmas one. Nah, I'm using my old thermos.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not gonna take a fancy little Christmas teapot to work with me.
Right.
It's too rough of an environment for that.
Yep, no, definitely. It's like, even for me going to an IT environment, I would not bring something
I'd be
fancy
afraid
and
to
nice.
break it.
Yep. But yeah, today we have something a little different that was requested yesterday that Bappler put in.
Yeah, instead I've got this super old dinged up scratched thermos.
Yep, but if it works, it works. But yeah, yesterday...
Got like dents and everything in it.
You gotta love it, because like each dent probably tells a story, doesn't it? That like you could almost tell exactly like when you got the dent, what happened at the time, what was going on. It almost gives it some flavor and a history.
Well, most of them I wouldn't remember.
So it's got a bit too much history then. But Bapless, so I did read just the intro yesterday.
I do have some dents at the bottom, because I used it for cracking open some walnuts.
Hey, yo. Just like kaboom. And just popping it open.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm not going to go through the whole thing unless it's actually not too bad. But there was 2 requests yesterday. One was for Roka here to draw some artwork. We'll call it artwork.
Yep.
So Roka's going to be drawing, and off the back of your one, Battler, I'm going to extend it just during today's stream, and it'll not be I'm aiming to finish it, but more it's just to add a little flavor in there. We'll be going through further into the story and see what we get. Because for reference, I've never seen the B movie. So I've got no reference around, like...
Yeah, me neither.
I know the lead character and what he looks like, and I've seen memes based on him, but it ends at that. So we'll be experiencing the B movie together as I read it. Afternoon, Darjos.
Nice.
Welcome on in.
Hey there, Jaws. Welcome in.
But yeah, because I do have a sore throat at the moment, I am not going to be putting like a lot of effort.
I felt very much like a caveman cracking open the walnut. Just smashing things on things.
Yep, just the Hulk smash.
Yeah.
Yep, there's pretty much that and the intro as well, and that is it.
Yeah, that's kind of the extent of my knowledge.
I don't really feel like I have a want to watch the whole movie at this point. Like, it's probably great and it's probably fine, but there's a lot of other movies to also watch. But yeah, Foxy, I know you're usually, or not usually around, but sometimes you're around. This weekend, we are going to be watching the movie Here, if you are interested. And it is the 2024 Here, featuring Tom Hanks. Yeah, Tom Hanks.
Yeah, I'm curious about that one.
Yep, exactly that, Pearly. That's how it's written. And the interesting thing with it, because we watched the first 5 minutes, and I've seen not quite a synopsis, but it was people looking at the like the CG and all that used in the movie. And the key thing with the movie is the camera never moves. The camera remains exactly looking at the same scene at the same place, and just all that changes is time. There is no motion at all in the film. It just looks at the one scene, and a house gets built around this camera that's looking at the one scene, and then people walk in and out of it because, you know, let's say behind the camera could be the kitchen, to the left could be the living room, or like the entry hallway or a bedroom or something. The room is like a living room,
Yeah,
I think.
But you never see any of that.
Yeah, but you never see it. It's all completely off camera. And you hear people, and someone might be on camera talking off camera to someone off camera, but that's it. You're never going to see the other person unless they walk in to the camera shot. I'm almost interested for behind the scenes. Was there...
You probably gotta pay a lot of attention to the sounds.
Oh, yeah. Now, a question is, when they filmed it, you could film it on a simple soundstage and go, you know what, we built the one room and the other rooms just don't exist. You know, the actors walk into a green void, really, or just a void. There's nothing there. Or do you think they had an entire house they built and they made sure they had props in the other rooms, so when the actors went to do things, they could still interact with things and they would get timings right. Like if they had to pick up something and bring it back, they'd be able to go out and they'd have to navigate to it,
Yeah,
get
I
it,
guess.
and back. So then you suddenly get all the timings and the noises down kind of a bit better. Well, I guess you'd have to, because you'd need all, like, say, a wooden floor or a carpet floor. You would need them to be able to, like, bang through things, like, you know, walls, or, you know, how you're going for, like, a drawer of, like, cutlery and stuff needs to make noises and stuff. And you hear the drawer open, so yeah.
Yep.
Like, you could have a Foley artist do it, but the actual actors could also do it as well. It's going to be interesting. I think it's going to be a good film. Obviously, it's not some super action film with, like...
If you've got the actors already and they're off camera.
But they have to come back onto camera again? 100%.
Right.
Let them go do things. So yeah, the option is there, Foxy, if you do want to hang out after the Munchies. So it would be around about this time after the Munchies. Whatever the time is right now, but on the day of the Munchies. If that helps give you any sort of reference to when movies will be going down. But Roka, do we want to jump over to our scene?
I'm probably gonna be late to the Munchies.
Oh,
I've
yeah,
got an extra shift on Friday.
Ah. Well,
But
hopefully,
yeah, let's get started.
hopefully it brings in some good money as well. So I'll let you flick on over.
So let me just switch over.
And
This.
then I need to make one quick change where
There we go.
I need to remove the blue filter. Because, yeah, it turns the blue into black. There we go. So now blues become blue again. Make blues blue again.
Nice. Haha.
And you're going to have some actual artwork from Roka done with a mouse. Which is so awesome. Now, if you zoom in up there, there is a reference for what things are going to be based on.
Yep.
Have you become a lot more comfortable with Krita now? And
Okay, let's see.
like all the buttons for kind of navigating around? Neither here nor there.
Kinda. So let's see if I can get my other reference in here.
I have nearly got most of the pizza toppings
That's way
rigged.
too big. Let me just...
Yeah.
Oh, that didn't do.
If you held like control when you resize that, I think, so either control or shift, you would have got
I
perfect.
wonder if it's better to have the other reference.
You would have had it
on the
perfectly
second screen.
scale. You could put it on the second screen if you want, or you can put it here because
Or
you
to
can
put it here.
you can color pick colors from here easily. But you can
Right.
probably color pick on the other screen as well if you want. I guess it helps people if you can show the reference. If other people come in and go, this is what it's going to be based on, and that's what we're aiming to draw, is Handsome Squidward.
Yeah, right.
But yeah,
Okay, where's the other thing?
while you're getting started, Bapla, I took a look at what it takes to do a Sudoku generator. And to do a Sudoku generator, you have to do a Sudoku solver as well. Because most people's generators effectively start randomizing into a solver can solve it without having to do any crazy moves. And the other key thing is having a unique solution, because a solver maybe have to solve it, and at the very final one, it just has to do a 50-50 coin flip, and there's two solutions to the puzzle. And it's like, you don't want a 50-50 coin flip. You want an actual solution.
Right.
So it's a tricky one. Because, like, yeah, generating the grid is also difficult because you've got to generate it based on the solver solving it at the same time that you're generating it. Like, there's definitely code out there, but it's then shoehorning that code into VRChat compliant code. Because, yeah, the worst part is it's in the current VR Sudoku that's out there. Oh, so there's two VR Sudokus. There's three, sorry. There's my one, which I still think my one's the best. There is the original one that was there at the beginning, but that's got a whole bunch of bugs in it. And then the final one is a new one that's just showing up as a add-on for Worlds. So World creators can just drop it in, and it just sits on a wall, and you can just click around, and that can generate Sudokus. But I did it, and for me, it generated a Sudoku with a 50-50 result with two answers. So I had, yeah, 4 positions open. Let's say it was a 1 and 2 in all of them, and you could go 1 and 2 either way, and they would both be completely valid solutions. So they are not generating unique Sudokus. They're just generating a grid that will be solutionable with a 50-50 at the end. So that's the, yeah. That's not going to be easy. Hey, morning, Tom.
Hey there, Tom. Welcome in.
It does need to be backlit. The other option you could do is it is possible to read data out of places like GitHub. And you could technically create a public GitHub and go and generate, you know, say 10,000 unique Sudokus. And you randomize that, you know, you just randomize it. So you go, hey, get Sudoku. VRChat generates a random number, goes to GitHub and says, give me file, and then each file is listed 1 through to 10,000, and it just pops the number and says, I want file that, you know, .txt, and voila, brings it in and gets all the data out of it. So it could be you don't generate it in the game, you generate it with a good generator that will just dump out text. Because I can easily convert that text into a format that's elegant for what I want. Because most Sudokus will just be popped out as a set of numbers. I think you can definitely do HTTP requests, but if you had an API actually generate things, that's where it gets difficult, because at that point, you've then got to have... Sorry, we are losing a few frames. Give us just a second.
Whoops.
Hopefully it doesn't last too long.
Discord, are you okay?
Can you still hear me, Roka?
Yeah, I hear you fine.
Okay, sorry about that. We lost just a few frames just then. But yeah, there's 2 ways you could do that, Bappler. If you had the...
It's probably Discord.
Oh no, that was my internet, because I lost a whole bunch of frames to the stream as well. So sorry about that.
Oh, right.
But yeah, with the external API, you have to... There's 2 ways. You could either just call a a GitHub repo and just say, hey, look, here's this pre-generated ones, give it to me. Or you could set up your own server, create a program to run on it with an API that you could request, and you could give it the text easy or 1, 2, and 3, just number 1, 2, 3 for easy, medium, hard, and it could generate and give you back results, and that seems like a lot of work.
There's
So,
a bunch of spiky hair.
oh, I see. Sorry, Roka, do you want to put your sample just down the bottom left, please, of the screen? What you're looking at?
Oh wait, yeah,
Like imagine the bottom right is off limits.
let me just... This thing.
True, someone may have created a
Get it
public
over
API.
there.
The only thing with the public API is it requires everyone to have external URLs allowed. And as long as they've got that allowed, then it will work. If they don't, it's then a problem and a half. But it feels like most people have it turned on now with the movie worlds. Versus, I believe that GitHub is a approved location, because you can use GitHub to also host images, which you can then do image downloading as well. So when you join the world, it doesn't have to download every texture immediately. You can then dynamically stream in textures and change them on the fly without having to re-upload the entire world. So you can do little things like that as well with GitHub. So I'm thinking I might find a generator that can generate out Sudoku grids and see if I can literally just get numbers out the end of it. I do not need the actual, like, thing. And if I literally just generate, say, 10,000 easy ones, 10,000 mediums, and 10,000 hards, people aren't going to get, to the end of it. And GitHub should be relatively okay with kind of 10,000 files or 30,000 files.
Yeah, they should be able to handle that. No problem. Okay. What's going on with the hair up there? There's a bunch of tiny little wisps.
But while you're drawing that, how about I'll read the first few lines up to where the request was from yesterday.
Oh yeah, we can do it like in parts.
Yep, we can do little parts, you can jump forwards and backwards on things. So, let's start with a little sip of water, just to make sure we're all well lubricated. Cheers.
Cheers. Okay.
So, according to all known laws of aviation, there is no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway, because bees don't care what humans think is impossible. Yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black. Oh, black and yellow. Let's shake it up a little. There are first 6 lines. We can definitely slowly go through this bit by bit. Seeing if anyone was posting if there'd been like an outage or something went bang. But nope, looks like it was just some random event.
Yeah, just a random spike.
Yep. You know what? Something probably did go bang, somewhere between here and Australia, and that's what the internet does best.
Right.
Drops a few packets, reroutes it, and off you go. Which is not half bad at all.
It does its thing.
But yes, the first person we're drawing is this Villier.
No, that's 20.
Oh, this is going to be Fonty first. Okay.
That's Fonty.
I hadn't quite looked at the image to see if it was.
The video is going to be over there.
Yep. Ah, it's Villier. Yep. Oh, Roka, on this one.
Okay.
You don't have your who's my watch that's down there? The your subtitles.
Oh, right.
I just need to check
I don't
this.
have my subtitles here. Just.
Sheepish, welcome on in.
Let me just. Copy this. And then kind of just. Up it down here.
Excellent.
Okay.
SQL patching
this
was
needs
successful.
Some repositioning though.
All right, it's going to be. Do you want to put up like the top left maybe? Because you have a black section up there, just at the very top left of the screen, like you can go higher up, can't you?
It's probably better up there.
Like you can actually push it way off the edge as well. Yeah, right in the middle, that's kind of good. Because there is the follower goal, but that shouldn't be too much in the way. Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, there should be just enough space to leave room for the follower goal.
Mm-hmm.
And hey there, Gadget. Welcome in.
Let me continue with a few more lines.
Yeah, I think this is fine.
Because the next lines are a lot shorter. So while you're drawing away, let's see. Barry, breakfast is ready. Coming. Hold on a second. Hello? Barry? Adam? Can you believe this is happening? I can't. I'll pick you up. Looking sharp. Use the stairs. Your father paid good money for those. Sorry, I'm excited. Here's the gratitude. We're very proud of you, son. A perfect report card. All B's. Very proud. For reference, Sheepish, we're slowly going through the B-movie script while Roka draws. So, of course, there could be huge gaps between things. It is the B-movie, slowly.
Yeah,
like,
it is indeed.
Like, there's going to be kind of weird jumps. There's like, let's say the movie has a section where like you're just watching something happen rather than being told or having someone speak. And voila, I'm just going to read right past it because I don't know the movie, so I don't know when to put breaks into places. It's just going to be people speaking to each other, but you're not going to have any idea what action they're doing. So, enjoy.
Wait, that was a phrase line. Baseline. That needs to stay.
Ayo.
Face line.
It is a sheep in wolf's clothing. Let me pull the
nice.
curtains just quickly, just so you don't see me undress. 'Cause can't have you seeing me naked. And we will zoom in by 1 notch and make sure I am looking straight at the camera. And
Okay, I
wait.
think.
Oh shit, I'm kind of big here. I will jump over on the left now.
Oops.
Yeah, this avatar relative to Roka is monstrous. Like, this is a 1.8 meter tall avatar, so it, like, at the default zoom looks really, really small and weird. Because it's so zoomed out to try and fit everything in. But yeah, wee little meter tall Roka versus 1.8 meter beta here. Yep,
Yeah,
and I am
I'm
shorter.
like 1.6 m.
Sorry, not one,
Wow.
like 1.06.
1.06.
Yep. Yep, and I am shorter than the
Yeah.
wolf. But not by much, I'm just a tiny bit shorter, so it matches my IRL height quite nicely. Jeepers. You're huge.
Damn.
Like, at work, oh yeah,
Haha.
hilariously, at work, we're going to be getting screaming booths. They're great. That we're doing a, sorry, doing a change to the floor that we're on, where they're not sure what half of the floor we're getting rid of, but we're going to sell off half the floor and give it back to the people who own the building, and we're going to shift down to one end. And part of it is, you know, we need to have more kind of for Sheepish, he would have had heaps of Vegemite. Vegemite would have had Sheepish growing nice and big and strong and tall. But yeah, we're going to be getting these single-person booths, which are soundproofed, and they're designed to have like meetings where you need to call someone and have it private, so no one can hear what you're saying, without taking up a large meeting room just for one person. But I want to call them screaming booths, and their internal height is like 2.1 meters. So
why is my drawing tool not drawing? Oh, right.
Is it because you're on Squidward? Oh no. I see. There you go.
I just had this little corner selected.
Cool, so I'm just about Dark Jaws' height, 1.77, which is close enough. If you saw us from a distance and squinted, Dark Jaws and myself would look the same. Like a centimeter's neither here nor there. But yeah, Pearly, have you ever tried Vegemite before? Because I know I sent Roka some Vegemite.
Yeah, it's an acquired taste.
Yep, it is definitely an acquired taste, but once you understand Vegemite, it is brilliant. It is an absolutely amazing food.
About that nose placement. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. Yeah,
I know it needs to be massive.
Yep. Like, I recognize you've done the jawline to match Fonty's jawline, but like, I recognize these are just your initial draft lines as well, while you're kind of getting it sorted, and that's going to really square out.
I'm just gonna go way over that.
Yep. My hair sits relatively flat.
Because the chin needs to go all the way down here.
I love it. I absolutely love it. That was the best request I made of you, Roka, to do those two pieces of art, and look at what it's spawned now.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Dark Jaws, when my hair's shorter,
absolutely great.
I definitely style it up. That right now it's getting a tiny bit longer. Oh yeah, Vegemite cheese toasties or Vegemite butter and cracker with a bit of cheese on top. You can have it straight like that, or microwave it to melt the cheese. Perfect. You can't go too wrong with that. But yeah, Pearly, if you are interested, I'd be more than happy to send you some genuine Vegemite. As well as a little bit of a care package as well. 100% sheepish. Once you recognize what the flavor is,
Some of these lines will just disappear.
and not to panic as well, it's very much a, you'll put some on your bread or your toast, whatever you're making, and you'll be like, a little bit for me as well. Nom 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 nom. You just have a bit yourself.
Haha.
Like, Pearly, do you like these
Now with all these lines at first he's just gonna look old.
do you like the saltiness of what is it? Soy sauce. Like, are you okay with the saltiness of soy sauce? Like, if you were to put a little drop of soy sauce on the end of a spoon and taste that, what's your feeling on that? Because it's recognizing that it is a spread, but it's not a sweet spread. Oh, so you're perfectly fine. Yeah, you'll be fine with it. It is a savory spread. Treat it like something savory. Because most people, when they go and have like toast or bread, they're going to have it, obviously small amounts. That's the key thing with Vegemite. A little goes a very, very, very long way. But, when you have like toast or bread, you're probably going to put peanut butter. You might put jam on it. With toast, you could put honey on it. You could put Nutella or a chocolate kind of style spread. They're all sweet. And that's the thing that some people need to understand, that it is a savory spread. Let's say you put it on bread, you'd be putting butter, Vegemite. You could then put cheese with it. You're going to be putting things that are going to go well with savory food. It's going to turn your bread savory, not sweet. But yeah, sheepish. I heard the saying from another Australian friend, can't see bread, gonna be dead. Which I think is the perfect saying, that when you spread it on, if you can't see the bread anymore, it's gonna kill you. Too much. And that's true for first-time eaters. Obviously, you and me, it will be you want that thick layer on there. You do not want to be seeing bread. Yep. But yeah, Pearly, if you are interested in some Vegemite as well as a bit of a New Zealand care package, then yeah, hit me up on Discord. More than happy to make something happen.
Yeah, gotta get those pineapple lumps.
Yep, haha. Roken knows the pineapple lumps. 100% there'll be pineapple lumps in there, if you are interested.
This is already starting to look ridiculous. Okay, I went a little too low on the chin.
Yep, there is. The thing is too low. What you could do, if you want, is take Handsome Squidward and use him as a bit of a reference. So turn him more transparent and, overlay him over the top just for how low the chin should be. No, that's good, Pearly. That amount of chin is just right.
I hear what you're saying.
Like, I guess I'm not saying trace it, but you could move it over and go, is that kind of looking correct? It's like, yeah, it's kind of in the right places. Like, I know you want it to be like, these are your lines, not someone else's. Yeah, Pearly, they are sweet. They are pineapple candy coated in chocolate. Or pineapple flavored candy coated in chocolate.
Yeah, good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I can vouch for them.
Yeah, sheepish. Don't worry about the body too much at this point. It's more the head right now.
Okay, am I missing anything else?
Ha, the Bolchinian.
This line here is just going to be covered in here. This can go.
Well, let's get
This
a
is
few.
all behind the cheekbone.
Well, while you're doing that, let's get a few more lines of the B movie down. Starting at line 23. Which there's going to be absolutely no reference for anyone around what I'm reading, but cheers.
Right.
Oh, proper cheers. Cheers, Fatplet.
Nice. Cheers. Blur. You gotta get up and go. Can't be late.
Oh, let's unshrimp as well to make sure we're nice and stretched out. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I need that.
Sitting upright as well, very important. So sheepish if you have shrumped as well.
Just so you completely shrimp up when you're drawing.
Yep. You need to unshrimp so you're no longer shrumped. Wait, a Vegemite worm? What? Wait. Vegemite worm. I swear I've heard of Vegemite worm. It's not a strip of toast, is it? Where like you've made toast and cut it into strips and then Vegemite down it? Or is that just a Vegemite soldier?
That sounds wild. I'm not happy with the mouth yet.
Yeah, I can't say I know what a Vegemite worm is, but let's get some of these lines done here. Ma, I got a thing going here. You got lint on your fuzz. Ow, that's me. Wave to us. We'll be in row 118,000. Bye. Barry, I told you, stop flying in the house. Hey, Adam. Hey, Barry. Is that fuzz gel? A little. Special day. Graduation. Never thought I'd make it. 3 days grade school, 3 days high school. Those were awkward. 3 days college. I'm glad I took a day and hitchhiked around the hive. You did come back different. Hi, Barry. Artie. Growing moustache. Looks good. Hear about Frankie? Yeah. You going to the funeral? Nah, I'm not going. Everybody knows, sting someone, you die. Don't waste it on a squirrel. Such a hothead. I guess he could have just gone out of the way. I love this incorporating an amusement park into our day. That's why we don't need vacations. Boy, quite a bit of pomp under the circumstances. Well, Adam, today we are men. We are B-men. Amen. Hallelujah.
Nice.
Perfect.
Why did I just?
Is it violent
I'll
or
tap
violet?
to get to my reference. That doesn't get me anywhere. I hit Alt plus Tab.
Yeah, it's violent.
I assume that's violent.
Hey, Fonty, welcome on in.
Hey there, Fonty. Look at this. It's
Yeah.
you.
It's violence.
Oh. That's one more letter than I have room for.
Well, luckily you can
Damn
just
it.
shift everything left though, which will be real easy.
Yep. Just gotta monk it.
But yeah, Fonty, we're doing the artwork requested while also slowly reading through the entire B-movie script. So it is definitely a vibe.
Yep, violence is not the answer.
Mhm.